It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, and you never know. It could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
All right, nephew, thank you. Subject, I guess he'd rather pay for it. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been married for 14 years and I'm 48 years old and my husband is 55. In all these years, I did not think I would ever have to deal with cheating. We've always had a very active sex life. He's always been attentive and he spoiled me the entire marriage. He's sweet, but he's stupid. I found out that he's paying a 32-year-old's rent, car note, and giving her money every month for her day-to-day expenses. The sad part is that he got a part-time job to do it all. He works full-time as a teacher and he's also got a part-time job at a hardware store. He told me he got it so he can save money for us to go on a week-long vacation for my 50th birthday. I checked our savings account regularly to see if he was putting his extra earnings into the account, and he wasn't. I asked him about it and he said he put it in a special account. I did not like that, but I didn't press him about it. We share a Visa card, so I opened a letter from Visa, but it was for him. It stated that he was turned down for a new credit card and it listed the authorized user, which was a female other than me. I found the female on IG and sent her a message. She called me right away. My husband told her that he's getting a divorce. She said they've been looking at houses together for the past 2 weeks. She didn't know he's a teacher. He told her that he's retired and works at a hardware store because his money is tied up in his divorce. She apologized to me and said he's given her close to $20,000 and asked if I wanted it back. I told her to keep it because she earned it. He knows he's busted, so he hasn't spoken to me in 8 days. I have no words for him except why. Why would he pay for what's at home for free?
Oh,
yeah. He doesn't want that right now. He just doesn't. He's obviously taken with this young lady and unfortunately not into you, his wife of 14 years. And at 55, he's also having a midlife crisis. This young lady has rocked his world. Harsh reality for you. I know that after 14 years. But that's as simply and as succinctly as I can put this. I mean, he's not the first man to risk everything and gamble on his marriage, and he won't be the last, I'm sure. But I agree with you, he is stupid because he's wearing himself out in the process. He's got a young girl, a part-time job. He's been cheating and lying, and money's going out and not coming in. I'm sure it's all a bit much and taking its toll. It's catching up with him. But typically, he's flipping the script and trying to make you the blame. This isn't your fault. He's in the wrong. And he's got the nerve to not speak to you. And you still want to know why? There is no why except for what I said at the top of the letter. He's taken with this young woman. Anyway, what does the why matter? He is doing it, and he's been doing it long enough to have given her $20,000, which she said, when she talked to you, she told you about that. She didn't know he was a teacher. She doesn't want him, and if you stay with him after all this, it's on you because clearly he has moved on, thinking he's going to have this young woman. Steve?
Lord. Shirley, I'm so glad I'm here so I can straighten this letter out for you. First of all, let me start this letter off by telling you this. It ain't she rocked his world. It's he rocked her world. See, that's the part y'all don't never get. But now let me walk you down through what happened. I've been married for 14 years. I'm 48, my husband 55. I never thought about him cheating. We've always had a very active sex life. He's always been attentive. He spoiled me my entire marriage. He's sweet, but he's stupid. Yes, he is. Yes, now that he is stupid because he made some key mistakes because he ain't done this before. I found out that he's paying a 32-year-old's rent, car note, and giving her money every month for her day-to-day expenses. Now, let me tell you what happened right here. He took his old ass over here and met this young girl and found out that he could be the knight in shining armor. That he could show up and be somebody's all in all. 32.55, that's a nice jump. He knows some stuff she don't know. He has taught her many things all over that house. See, Shirley thinks she rocked his world. But in essence, what didn't happen is she giving him a reaction that he don't get at the house no more. I'm telling you what this is. This ain't a midlife crisis. This is I still got it. Oh, this is they still want me. This is I get to walk in and be appreciated and told how great I am over and over and over and again. Now, he works full time as a teacher. Now, right there, teachers don't make what they should make in this country. So I already know he's short. So however he spoiled you, he's done the best he can. Right on to the teachers out there. But he got a part-time job at a hardware store. He told me he got it so he could save money for us to go on a week-long vacation for my 50th birthday. Ain't that sweet? Then you start checking around on the savings account, found out wasn't no extra money in there. You asked him about it. He told you got a special account.
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after. The subject is, I guess he'd rather pay for it. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, look, you can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
That's right, because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS top safety awards from 2006 to 2024 as of December 2024.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, I guess he'd rather pay for it.
You know, that's like the last subject of the letter. I guess he'd rather pay for it. Don't we all? Anyway. First thing y'all do when y'all meet a man, you want to know if he working.
Well, yeah.
What? Why? So he can pay for it.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. So let's stop with the, I guess he'd rather pay for it. We know we had to pay for it. It's expected. So you've been dating this, you're married to this man 14 years, you're 48, he's 55, always had an active sex life. You never thought he'd cheat on you. Entire marriage, he's sweet, but he's stupid. You found out he's paying a 32-year-old girl's rent, car note, and giving her money every month for her day-to-day expenses. Sad part is his part-time job to do it all. He got a part-time job to do it all. Now, he's doing it because he gets to be the hero, to walk in there and be the hero. Shirley said he'd have met this girl and she'd have rocked his world. What did happen is he'd have rocked her world. Now she learning from him. She got him up there feeling like he's special. Oh, you know so much. You know, he ain't heard that from you in a long time. So now he out here, and then he can come in here and be the hero, and I got you and I take care of you. She didn't know he was a teacher because he didn't tell her.
Right.
He worked full-time as a teacher, which means his salary is a little tough because teachers don't make what they should make in this country. Shout out to all the teachers. So he got a part-time job at a hardware store. He told you he got it so you found out about this extra job. He said because he could save money, take you on a special trip for your 50th anniversary. I checked our savings account to see if he put the extra earnings in it, and he wasn't. You asked him about it, he said it's in a special account. I didn't like that, but I didn't press him about it. Here's where it gets stupid. We share a Visa card, so I opened a letter from Visa. It was for him. It stated that he was turned down for a new credit card, and it listed the authorized user, which was a female other than me. Now, dog, now you trying to play hero, but you stupid. You applied for another credit card in your name? I mean, you applied for another credit card but and got turned down, but he put it in her name, and then they sent a letter to your house. You didn't see that mailing address? You thought you was gonna beat your wife to the mailbox? You stupid. All right, so then you found the female's name on IG and you sent her a message. She called me right away. My husband told her that he's getting a divorce. She said they've been looking at houses together for the past houses. Dog, you can't get no house. You a teacher and you work part-time down at the Ace Hardware, but you're giving her the money to pay for her lifestyle. You can't go looking at no house, though. And she didn't know he was a teacher. He told her that he's retired and works at the hardware store because his money is tied up in the divorce. She apologized to me and said he's given her close to $20,000 and asked if I wanted it back. I told her to keep it because she earned it. Now, he knows he's busted, so he ain't spoke to me in 8 days. That's a good move right there, dog. I don't know how long you think it's going to last, but that's a good move. What? Don't talk to her. Ignore her. He ain't talked to her in 8 days. Now, what he doing is he don't know what to say. He's stupid. He don't have a plan. He don't know how to worm his way out of this one. So in 8 days, he ain't thought of nothing. And I'm going to tell you something, lady. He not fitting to think of nothing. Because he don't know how the game goes. I have no words for him except why. Why would he pay for what's at home for free? Now, let me help you out. Because what's at the house ain't the same that's out there in them streets. It just ain't. It ain't the same. You get mad all you want.
Say that with so much conviction.
It ain't the same that was out there in them streets. It don't come with the chatter. It don't come with the responsibility.
No strings.
It don't come back. It don't come with the pressure. See, this beautiful life that you built with this wonderful woman at the house, it come with a lot of strain and stress and pressure. We got to talk about bills. We got to talk about these kids. We got to talk about the future. We got to talk about what I owe. We got to talk about what I did. Over here at this new spot, I ain't got to talk about none of that. I'm hero for the day. I just come in and we just sit around and making coffee. It's all good. Why would he pay for something out there when he can get it at the house for free? Well, first of all, let me clear you up on something. What at the house ain't really free, is it? We've been paying since we met you. And no matter where you go to get it, it ain't ever going to be free, and we've learned to accept that. You're not getting nothing at the house with free. It come with conditions and chatter and talk back and authority and future and all like that. And it's the same. Listen to me. He love your steak that you giving him at the house. But you trying to tell this man he don't want no fish or no chicken?
Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free.
And Shirley, don't cut me off because you don't like what I said.
Download it today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.